It's beer o'clock on Real Love Craft Beer. Today we're drinking our first ever Belching Beaver Brewery beer. They were established in 2012 and this is their peanut butter milk stout. There's a look at the can. It is 5.3% ABV. Let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. I'm really looking forward to this. Beer in the glass then, looking very much like a stout, almost jet black in the glass, one finger tan coloured head, nice levels of carbonation rolling up the side of the glass. There's a little bit of light bleeding at the bottom of the glass. It's almost, yeah, it's a stout. Let's stop mucking about. It's a stout in colour. Let's get the aroma. Oh, stone the crows. Stone the crows. Oh, blimey. Can I be honest with you guys? I just reviewed another American beer and it was the most disappointing beer that I've ever reviewed from America, and it left me flat. I was like, oh, I can't be bothered. I'm not going to do any more reviews tonight. And I dragged myself together, I pulled myself together, and I thought to myself, come on, let's do this last beer. And by God, as it kind of pulled me out of my mental seizure, if you like, of just how disappointing that last beer was. This smells absolutely fantastic. It's just so nutty, so peanutty in the aroma. And there's some biscuits in it, there's some caramel. Oh, I'm gonna dive in. Cheers, guys. Oh, Blumeneck. Christ on a bike. Stone the crows. What a fantastic beer. I am back on my high horse. Back with you guys. Wow. That is absolutely amazing. Drinkability for a 5.3% beer. Yes, it's quite drinkable. There's not too much in the way of it being a big, thick, creamy stout. But I don't think it wants to be that. It wants to be this peanutty, nutty, biscuity, pardon me, bready. There's not many times I say this, but I could buy a crate of this, a 24 can case of this, and I would stick it by the side of my armchair in the living room, because we're heading into the winter months now and it's never going to get above 13 degrees, and in my house it's kind of more or less built, it's a bunker, it's more or less built underground anyway, as most of you know. It's going to be about kind of 10 degrees, and that is the perfect temperature for beer. So I would put this next to my chair where I would sit, a pack of 24 of these, and I would sit and I would just crack a can and enjoy it, grab some crisps and get in there and put something on the telly, open up another can, maybe even drink it out of the can. I may not even bother with a glass. It's that bloody good. I've heard a lot about Belching Beaver. I'll tell you, when I first started to see them was on Instagram. I've seen a lot of their stuff on Instagram. They were very loud when they first come out. Of course, you're trying to kind of push your brand awareness and whatever. And I thought, will we ever see this in the UK? I'm glad we do see this in the UK, and it's just, well, fantastic. it's just so peanutty. It's just so nutty, and there's a little bit of roasted malt in there. There's a little bit of chocolate, coffee, caramel flavours coming through. It's a little bit resinous, but it's all about that peanut butter. It is that peanut butter that has been put in this beer that is, I know it's just peanuts. I have had one of this style beer before, and that was from the UK. It was by the Thornbridge Brewery, and they brewed a peanut beer, and it was just, I was loving it as much as I was loving this. I hope that this style of beer takes off. I hope more breweries start brewing peanut butter milk stouts. It's just crazy good. Smells good, tastes good. Yeah. I love that. Love that. 5.3% ABV. I'm going to rate it. I'm going to show you first off, because I know I'll have a lot of comments on this. This was the beer from America that was just, I couldn't believe just how ridiculously terrible this beer was. It's got 95 IBUs written on it. It says it was brewed with a crazy, stupid amount of, insane amount of hops. And I'm thinking to myself, that wasn't hoppy at all. It ruined my evening's beer reviews. But this, on the other hand, this Belching Beaver has pulled it all back. I'm going to rate it. It's quirky. It's lovely. 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10 from Reload Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! And cheers.